So we're in Jackson, Mississippi and the surrounding areas, and today we have Trey. He took us around, and I wanted to ask him a few questions about the real estate market here to get a good idea of what it's like so you guys can understand how to invest in Jackson if you want to invest out of state. So tell us a little bit more about the economic drivers of the city, the town, state, the whole county, so we can get a better understanding of what's causing growth here.
So the primary drivers of growth in this market, for starters, the largest employer in the state is government. We've got more government jobs here than anywhere else. On top of that, we have 7 colleges and universities located in this market. Some larger corporations that have recently moved in include Amazon, just opened a distribution center, Nissan manufacturing plant just to our north. Milwaukee Tool is moving here. So we've got good job force drivers. It's also the medical center for the state. There are more physicians located in this market than anywhere else in the state.
Obviously, interest rates have gone up a lot over the last few years. How has that affected the market from like where it was in like maybe 2021, early 2022 to now?
Just a few years ago, while interest rates were low, when everybody was trapped in their house and realized how important their living accommodations were, values somewhat skyrocketed, but nobody was selling. People still had to move. So inventory was down in this market to just over 1 month. And now it is north of 3 months, about 3.5 months of inventory, which is still less than the 6-month standard to be considered a seller's market. Even though we're looking at higher interest rates, rents have elevated during that same period to
accommodate higher mortgage.
Exactly.
You obviously work with a lot of investors. What are the most successful investing strategies you've seen other investors use in this market?
Small multifamily has been very popular just because it is so finite. There's not much of it being constructed anymore. A lot of single family portfolios largely owned by institutions and out-of-state investors in this market.
You work with a lot of out-of-state investors in this market specifically?
Oh, traditionally, I'd say over 90% of my client base has been out-of-state investors.
What challenges do you see for most investors who come into this market to find properties?
The importance of putting together a good, reliable, credible team. I mean, that's crucial to your success. Also, be mindful of the local nuances of the different municipalities. There are a lot of pockets around here and subdivisions that don't permit rental property. Some municipalities will require the owner to either put up a cash certificate, or most commonly a bond that they'll buy from a bonding or insurance company in order to maintain a rental property.
Would you say that this area is more landlord friendly or tenant friendly?
Compared to the rest of the country, it's pretty landlord friendly, especially like the suburban markets have traditionally been very landlord friendly. If the landlord does everything that they're supposed to do, then they're going to be in the good.
So over the next 5 to 10 years, what do you see happening to the real estate market here?
Yeah, right. Like I wish I had a crystal ball to say with with some certainty, but from the research that I have done and news that I have seen, I foresee us maintaining a seller's market. I mean, I can't remember the last time we had a buyer's market with more than 6 months of inventory available.
So basically you see that probably property values and rental rates will go up at least in the 5 to 10 year time frame.
Definitely in the 5-year time frame, I would expect rent rates to be higher than they are today, which is in some instances 40% higher than they were 3 years ago.
So what advice would you give to someone looking as an investor here for the first time?
Do your homework and put your team together on the front end. Introduce yourself to the market, do a little bit of research, do a deal.
Cool. And so how do you want someone to reach out to you?
Our office is Realty One Group Prime. Website is ROG Prime, that's PRIME.com. By phone, 601-715-7315. My email is Trey, Trey, @ROGPrime.com.